Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
I'm not entirely sure that was more than one word there.
I mean, we've been eating on these really good Jurassic Park gummies.
Yeah.
They're the better kind of sour, the ones that aren't covered in that powder, so you can actually enjoy the sour flavor with the flavor that it's supposed to be.
I like the powder. The only problem is after a bit, blisters my tongue.
Too much citric acid.
I'm doing coffee. It's just a simple, great value one. But he has something new to try.
I'm so stressed out, I have to bring alcohol to the cast. No, it is the hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast. The hard seltzer with 0 sugar.
That's how you deal with stress? I don't drink. What do you think I'm dealing with?
You're not. But I was like, I was trying to find it for a little bit, and we found it at the store, and I said, you know what, I'll do it. If it's here, I'll do it for the cast. If not, I'll just grab whatever. Huh?
Move your hand. Top one.
Oh, top one?
21. Oh, 21 plus contains alcohol.
Yeah, no. It's only a baby 5%.
I thought it was saying 21% alcohol. I mean, like, holy
if
shit.
If it was a Four Loko, I'd believe it.
We do not promote underage drinking and always drink responsibility.
Yeah.
Responsibility?
Responsibility. Yeah, responsibility.
But drink responsibility? I want to smell it.
I mean, you're going to smell the alcohol. I can guarantee
of course I'm
on
smell
that.
the alcohol.
But that tastes really good.
I do, but I can also still very much smell the...
Baja Blast.
Baja. Yeah.
I'm going to go to Taco Bell and give me a Baja Blast.
Did you see that the actor that plays John Redcorn has a TikTok? And he went to Taco Bell and made that joke and did a Hank Hill voice.
Did he? Nice.
He actually does pretty good Hank Hill.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking stellar. Pepsi, how could you? Is this distributed by Pepsi?
It's Mountain Dew, so I think so.
Nope, Green Rebel.
Who owns Mountain Dew? Pepsi owns Mountain Dew.
Yes, of course, but they had to... I was like, they wouldn't make a malt beverage. I figured they wouldn't. Yeah. So, of course, they had to outsource for this. So they probably said, handshake.
My favorite Mountain Dew was the Mountain Dew Spiked, which was...
Prickly pear.
Prickly pear, yeah. They had 2 flavors. They discontinued it. But I thought it was hilarious. A lady... It was non-alcoholic, and a lady actually asked me for my ID at a gas station one time, and I showed her my ID, and as I was pulling away, I was like, I don't care. But to save you the hassle of someone who doesn't have, someone who's got a temper problem, just so you know, and I pointed to the non-alcoholic on it. She's like, oh, I saw Spike, so I assumed. I'm like, and I totally get that.
Yeah.
But some other asshole's not.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some dude that's going to lose his mind.
I mean, you see the Mountain Dew Baja Blast, if it didn't come up with the prompt saying, hey, is this person over 21, of course it's going to showcase and it's going to be like, ooh-wee.
Not all places do that prompt, though.
Yeah.
You get so many things in and out of the stores all the time.
Right.
Not all of it's in the system.
Right.
So,
pushing around the cast real quick. But yeah, I mean, there was this flavor, the original, and there was a watermelon one.
What's the original?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
There's the original Mountain Dew flavor.
They made that one alcoholic?
Yeah, it was 3 flavors.
Okay.
The regular was in the middle, this one was on the left, and a watermelon one was on the right. I would like a watermelon Mountain Dew. Okay. We never seen one, have we?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, Major Melon.
Oh, shit. My dumbass.
While we're talking about drinks,
yes.
Once you're done doing this, jump on the Google machine.
Okay, jump on the Google machine. Am I showing them?
If you want.
Okay.
There's a new drink at Sonic that me and Waller want to try before it's gone. I don't know what it's called. It's that.
No, the Sour Patch Kid slush?
Oh. So it's a watermelon slush with bits of Sour Patch Kids topped with ice cream. Topped with more bits of Sour Patch Kids. We're being raided.
Thank you, Socks. Thank you, babe.
I have no weapons!
Yeah, well, I'm just going to sit. If we get captured alive, I'm happy.
Alive? What kind of bitch-ass raiders are these?
My girlfriend.
She'd take you alive. She'd take me out.
Oh.
And I would respect that.
There
you alive, and then you'd become a prisoner, and it becomes a whole thing. Me, she would take out, and I respect that, because otherwise there's a jailbreak.
I don't know if she's talking about me or you, but it's one of us. But yeah, I'm drinking alcohol for this.
Oh, hey, Sean's here. We have dinosaur gummies.
Yes.
The Jurassic Park endorsed. They're actually really good.
I have hard Mountain Dew.
I have coffee because I don't
And
do that shit.
Okay, the one problem I have with malt beverages is it sinks to the bottom of my stomach.
Because it's heavy.
Right, and I don't like that feeling. It feels I know why it does that, so you can stay drunk longer.
Me and my brother were talking about that.
Yes.
He says that's one of the things he loves about the Nitro Brew Pepsi. He goes, it has the heaviness of a draft beer without the alcohol, so I can drink it when I don't want to be drunk, but I want that
feeling.
Yeah.
Some people like that.
Especially because he's a truck driver and he can't drink when he's working.
Right. But
like, even at the end of a day, he's not allowed to go and get a beer at the bar because he has to sleep in his truck.
Yeah, and that's on the job.
Well, and it's also you in a vehicle with a blood alcohol content.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They'll still bust you on that. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So he drinks only when he's on his breaks in town.
Right. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Boop. So we got a couple Humble Bundles real quick. One is a lot of simulator games and their DLCs. Firefighting Simulator, Bus Simulator.
Real quick. Firefighter Simulator. Lauren read a post to me today.
Okay.
Call the firefighters because your house is on fire. They come and they save you. They don't charge you.
Okay.
Call an ambulance because you're dying. They send you a bill.
Yeah.
All right, continue. Simulators.
Firefighting one, but the bus simulator in like 12 different DLCs. 6 DLCs. A couple coupons for other simulator games. Construction Simulator. Drone Swarm, which I guess is like a space mining colony type of simulator. Transocean Shipping Simulation. Takeoff Flight Simulator. And Fireworks Simulator.
Have you ever read the Bobverse books?
Bobverse?
Yeah.
No.
It's a guy who starts a tech startup. It becomes really big, so he sells it. And then the first day of having the money, he goes and he invests in like this whole thing where they're going to cryogenically freeze your head if anything happens, so they can
keep that,
save your life. Yada yada.
Okay.
And then he's promptly hit by a taxi.
Okay.
Wakes up way in the future. He's not ahead. There's a whole issue, and the U.S. fell apart, the world fell apart. Yada yada yada. He's an AI essentially.
Okay.
And he passed all the tests and gets to be an AI, and he's going to control these colonizing ships and save people and whatnot because Earth is done for.
Okay.
But he's also a dork.
Yes.
And he has to make copies of himself. One of the concepts is make copies of Bob and send those other Bobs out to go and
save more people.
So forth.
Yeah. Okay.
And colonize more places and whatnot.
Okay.
I want a game where you're doing that.
I'm sure there's something.
The drone mining thing, for a second there, you're like, a drone space game. I was like, oh, and then you're like, mining. I was like, oh.
I mean, who's to say that there isn't more than that? I only read on the base synopsis. Control 32,000 individually simulated drones. Face 3 alien factions in quick, intense fights. Protect your mobile mothership at all costs. The swarm is your resource. So, kind of.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Kind of, yeah. The Botverse is fun. I got the first 2 on Audible. If you ever want to give them a listen.
Yeah, maybe. I might. I've been looking for more stuff to listen to.
Your phone blowing up?
My phone blowing up. I'm fixing it.
Oh, mine's Patreon.
But as usual about nowadays, they're helping out Active Minds, which helps out people like me, where we need resources in order to get our minds on the right track, and this definitely helps out.
You don't focus too good.
I do not. I need my medication.
He says while drinking alcoholic Mountain Dew.
I've been off my meds for 2 fucking months, and I can tell. But yes, this is a good one. This is a great.
I cannot offer you meds as I am not a doctor.
No.
But I can offer you head pets.
But yes, this one's a good one. And guess what? Another one.
We didn't talk about the prices on the last one. Was it $25 to get everything?
You're right. I didn't. Hang on, I can pull it back up. I think it's 12 actually.
I think I distracted you by talking about Bobverse.
You did. It is 12. 12 to get all. Okay. 5 for the average, and $1 for Fireworks Simulator, which I might go out of my way to grab because I like fireworks. You say that now until your computer gets a mind of its own and starts setting them off while you're sleeping. That's fine. But the other one is a whole bunch of deck builders.
Okay.
These ones are very interesting because they're not your standard everyday deck builders. Library Arunia, it's on Game Pass.
I've seen that.
It's a pretty fun one. Similar to Slay the Spire, but with a little bit more to it.
Okay.
Gwent, we both know Gwent. It's fine. Black Book, this one is a really interesting kind of tell your tale, but through cards that are dealt. And I like the art of it. I don't know too much about it as of yet, but it's 94% positive with, I think it's 6,200 ratings on Steam. Go check that one out. That one's at least a good one of it. Wingspan, this one is a fun one I would love to own the physical of.
Okay.
It's cooperative. It is one of the very first cooperative style tabletop games where everyone's trying to work together to build a good goal. Now, what everyone's individual goal is where the competitiveness is, but everyone's still working together to push things forward.
Yeah, but you're talking to the guy that finds Monopoly to be fun.
I played that the other day online.
Yeah. I
was bitter. I was taking money from people. I put hotels on one stop, and I said, you stop on that, I will gouge you for all you're worth. You will mortgage everything or sell it to me. There is no if, and, or but.
So I haven't played online against other players, but I did wreck all the fucking computers, like I said, to the max computers, max difficulty, and wrecked all of them. I actually bankrupt one within like the first 3 go-arounds of the fucking board.
Jesus.
To be fair, he was kind of stupid. This is a very dumb computer on that one.
You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of homebrewery.
He was buying random stuff.
What?
Nah, just he was buying random stuff that didn't make any sense. He wasn't housing on anything. This computer just ran itself into the ground. Sock says bitter. It's bubbly.
It's taking them.
You ever
Quincy? It's taking them.
Have you ever eaten? You know like the chalky sweet tarts?
Yeah.
I love them. If you eat those while drinking a Pepsi, it makes the Pepsi foam in your mouth.
Well, yeah, it's a citric acid. If you take a little sprig of salt and put it on the border of your tongue and take a sip, it does the same thing. Okay. I mean, you know. But Wingspan, very fun, it's kind of relaxing. It's not harsh competitive. I like it. Hey, Picasso. One Step from Eden. This one was also on Game Pass.
I was gonna say, this one looks familiar.
It is a very interesting tactics light with deck building and roguelite elements. I liked it. I only went around once, lost, and I never went back. I might go back, but I said it's on Game Pass. Vault of the Void. This one interested the shit out of me. This one is very much it's an interesting roguelite deck builder because you're not going against a set thing. It's procedurally generated, etc., etc. Stay.
They're fine.
Whatever.
They're buddies.
Yeah, and you get to choose where your gauging attacks go, and it's interesting. 95% positive on Steam. And Cultist Simulator Anthology Edition. This one confused the shit out of me because it's a lot to take in on your first go-around. We'll see. But once again, this one helps out active minds, and all of it can be yours for $15.
15's not bad.
Maybe not bad, but One Step from Eden, Vault of the Void, and Cultist for 10.
I am in the chat.
There is no dollar option on this one, I'm afraid, but it's all for charity. How about charity?
And also, these still do the humble. If you are a humble choice member, percentage will also go to the charity you select, right?
Yes.
In addition to the charity that the humbles are for.
Yes. Okay. Now on to news. We have dates for Pax West, September 2nd through the 5th.
You don't have to go this fast. We have a pass to let the podcast.
Okay.
I'm just telling you can breathe.
Yeah, I can breathe. I like breathing. Breathing is good.
You can go fast. I'm just saying you can take a breath.
Okay. All right. But yes, Pax West is September 2nd to the 5th. They got a little announcement thing on their Twitter. Showcases how much their badges are. Go check out their link. I'm excited to see what's going to be coming at Pax West, considering we didn't get anything for the first half except for all the Microsoft announcements, and then nothing up until
we just had Gamescom.
Gamescom, yeah. And that didn't give us. That gives a lot of indie titles, and that gave us a little bit of the Bethesda works. But I'm curious what's going to be really pushed at PAX.
You know what I want an update on that I hope we hear an update on at PAX? we haven't heard anything on that James Bond game from.
Oh
IO.
yeah, I mean that one, the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
There's a few games that got little whispers that I would like to see more.
Oh,
of.
so while we're on this, because I don't think I had you pull either one of these up.
What's up?
So we can use this as the video game placeholder.
Sure.
The Gollum Lord of the Rings game. Did I have you pull that one up?
Yep, right here.
Okay. We will talk on that one next. The remake of Kotor.
Oh, that's right. You showed me that one, and I meant to comment.
That's on
but
me. I didn't send you a link.
Yeah. No, you added me.
I didn't Discord you the link.
Oh.
So the KOTOR remaster has been delayed indefinitely. This is after Spire fired 2 directors in a month, then told everyone else the project is on pause while they figure out what their next step should be. I have a feeling Aspire's in a bad spot. I don't think this is just about having trouble remaking a game.
Yeah, I mean, if Night Dive was having a huge problem, I guarantee you Night Dive would probably talk with, like, Devolver, or they would talk with someone and find a good crew to help them out. They wouldn't sit there and be like, hey, this remake ain't going anywhere, let's just put it on pause. Or...
Freaking money left on the table.
Oh, God, yes.
Definitely going to buy this. I was going to buy it if it came to a platform I could play it on without buying a new console.
Yeah, I still need to finish my first playthrough, but...
So do I, but that's not the point.
That's not the point. We like starting games and wandering.
I'm a 100%ed Watch Dogs 2.
Nice!
I'm trying 100% Watch Dogs 1. The problem is what I have left is all online stuff, and the servers for Watch Dogs 1 keep going down.
Fuck. That sucks. Damn, really?
Yeah, I haven't been able to get a good server on it.
Yeah.
I keep having issues. I have a feeling that's going to be on the short list to be shut down from Ubisoft next.
Yeah, probably. The PAX prices are kind of fair for a convention that big.
BYOC, bring your own chocolate? Bring your own coins?
Bring your own computer. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. PAX Monday only badge, Sunday only badge, Saturday only badge, and Friday only badge. But the 4-day, you save a little bit. Each day is $62 on their own, but you get the 4-day pass, $235. So you save $14? No, $13. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, $13. I know math. I don't... Nothing as far as announcements, nothing like that. You got anything, my guy? No, this is on that ticket website. Damn. Here I thought it would showcase a little bit of something, but it didn't. But
we still have all of August.
Yeah, we still have all of August. Hold on, let me skip ahead to this. There you go.
There we go.
So, Lord of the Rings Gollum. Damn. So they basically thank the people who have been following it and being, with the little teaser that they released about 2 months ago. They released a little teaser gameplay thing.
Yeah, but this game has been talked about for a while, and we actually had footage way before that. They kept kind of putting it off.
They were nudging it, and it looked rough. The early one was rough, if I recall.
Yeah, well, there's also an image of him going around now where he's got hair, and I really don't like it.
The scraggle bit.
It's like more than that. It's weird.
Oh, is it early, like when he was starting to lose the hair, or?
I'm not sure.
But in short, Lord of the Rings Gollum is going to be delayed by a few months, quote unquote. And this one was supposed to be set for October, if I recall. So being pushed a few months means it's going to be pushed into 2023.
So yeah, it's kind of a scraggly bit.
Yeah, it's a little scraggly bit. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. It looks like he's losing his fucking mind.
It feels like such a weird game because it's just going to basically be, sneaking around all the time.
I mean, there's a lot of games like that. Oh my god, that's a little bubbly. That I find fine. Why is it the light change?
I don't know.
That's weird. But sad. Daedalic is a pretty good company to work for, from what I've been understanding.
I just feel like every time we turn around, there's something up with this game.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Hopefully they'll get their head in their place and they'll say, well, it's not going to be a few months. It's just going to be one more month. Enjoy. And, give us what we're wanting. Give me what I want. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. It keeps pulling me back in.
Yeah.
But the next game you said is
GTA 6. Yeah.
GTA 6 is going to have a prominent female lead.
First time in the franchise.
First time in the franchise. Which I began to like scratch my chin and I said, does DLC count? Would you count DLC?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Red Dead 1 had that, the dead one.
Okay, Undead.
Yes.
But for GTA, not for Rockstar.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, fair enough then. Yeah.
I pulled this image because it was Ladies of GTA that isn't Lindsay Lohan suing us. She sued Rockstar.
I know, I recall, and I was just like, is it this one? Like, it's not this one.
She,
Because you're not attractive.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that far.
Lindsay Lohan?
He's not allowed to drink on stream anymore. He gets rude. You're gonna make yourself sick, and then you're not gonna eat chorizo for dinner, and you're gonna be very mad at yourself.
I'm already mad at myself, so I don't really care. It's a win-win situation for me, Quincy.
Yeah, there was a lawsuit against Rockstar, and I was just making a joke off that.
I know.
She also sued the E-Trade baby commercial.
Give
That
us
was a firework.
Give us 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell?
Did you see anyone out there?
No. Hopefully no more go off.
I hate living so close to places where you can buy fireworks legally.
Well, hopefully they'll stop soon enough. But
Eventually they'll run out.
yeah. You can only spend so much money.
Oh, they were doing a thing this year that was
Buy one, get one.
buy one, get one, but it was price-based,
So you get 100, take 100.
and there was no limit. So if you...
250, you get 250.
Yeah. So there was people dropping $400 and getting $400 of fireworks on top of it.
Yeah. Those are dangerous, people.
Curious how long it's going to take my neighbor to shut off the car alarm, though.
Well, I'm glad that the board ain't going to pick that. Well, I mean, it might in a small sense because of high decibels, but we're fine.
Talking about my ears picking it up.
Yeah, fair enough.
First female lead in GTA, I think that's really cool. However, I do, from what I understand, the Red Dead Redemption Online community is doing everything they can while they can because they are relatively sure that the servers will stop being maintained because of how hard Rockstar is pushing towards the new GTA and how hard Rockstar is pushing towards keeping Grand Theft Auto Online being a thing.
I mean, they just did another update for GTA Online, so it's only going to be a matter of time before they start realizing players are going to dip off and stay off, not come back for the updates. So, we'll see.
They actually launched it as a buyable thing outside of the game.
Oh.
$5 you can get GTA Online. Same thing with Red Dead. You can buy the online version of the game outside of owning the actual game if you don't want to buy the actual game. Rockstar's really pushing this online thing because they've made so much money off of the shark cards.
They have. And they're still earning money on the shark cards.
Blows my mind.
Boop. So, people like modding things, and we like people who mod things because there's a lot of different really good mods. Like over in Stray on the PC, you can make the cat look like Garfield.
Mm-hmm. You can. There's another modern emulator where you can make it look like your own cat.
Yeah. So, that being said, there are some people who do full remodels of an entire fucking game from the ground up, making Simpsons Hit and Run look like a Simpsons cartoon, but in video game form.
So basically what it is this guy really wants Hit and Run to come back. So he's actually redoing Hit and Run. He says his only thing is the cutscenes. He doesn't have experience with 3D animation. Mm-hmm. So he's like, but I can do 2D animation. So he's doing the scenes in 2D animation, the cutscenes in 2D animation. Mm-hmm. But he's rebuilding the game from the ground up. He's not the first person to do this to Hit and Run recently either. So this is the actual channel for the person that's doing it, if you want to give them credit.
Yes. El Gato del Tejado. But he's got a Patreon too.
And so go check him out. See the cool stuff that he's doing.
Yes.
And then the other thing was someone else recently rebuilt this game from the ground up in Unreal 5, I think.
Oh, that's right. I saw that. And you had Homer standing up on the roof and doing like a... I recall. Okay.
You realize it's been 10 years since a Simpsons game came out, and that was Simpsons Tapped Out for the mobile phone. I love the shit out of that game. I played the hell out of it. But, yeah, 10 years since a Simpsons game.
That's too long.
And now it's owned by Disney, who doesn't like to make games. They like to have other people make games. So it's just a matter of time before someone makes the right offer to Disney to redo these.
Yeah.
And I think it'll come.
Yeah. I mean, Fox still has their executives. They're just now seen by a higher power. But you're right. Yes, I would like to see that. Boop. We already talked about that. Boop. Any more game news?
I don't think so.
Kind of shoe news.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I remembered one. We don't have any images yet, but EA is doing a Black Panther solo open world game. And I am excited. Because I will go fuck up some shit as Black Panther. The storyline, I do believe, is Black Panther has passed away, and you are the new person donning the suit.
Nice. I mean, it's good that, they're keeping the world cognitive.
Wind's picking up and the rain's starting to happen, I think.
Yay!
So there was an asshole that set up a firework while we have wind.
That could have caused problems. So... that got me down weird.
While he dies, Hot Wheels!
So when I said the but part, I said kind of shoe news because it's kind of shoe news.
It also kind of ties into last week's shoe news.
Yeah, Hot Wheels, but skate tech decks mixing in a bit of here and there. It even comes with little tiny finger shoes, yeah?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, huh?
Oh, wait, no, that's not the finger shoes. There's finger shoes.
There's finger shoes. Here, let's explore.
So that's the $350 signed board you can buy. Those are the...
Yeah. Oh,
they had an announcement video. In an announcement video, there was finger shoes, which is the whole reason why I made this shoe news.
Damn.
Damn you, Mattel.
Damn you, Mattel. Why do you got to do that? But then again, when Mattel comes up with things, they always... They don't go half-ass. They go full-ass. I used to like tech decks.
I could never do anything cool with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to be able to do the full thing. The only thing is, the promotional saying for this is, with the matching fingerboard, you can ollie, heel flip, and maybe even land a 900. And I'm like, I don't. Yes.
Yeah, they kind of clip on. Like,
That's kind of cool.
Slide on, and then that way you stick your fingers in, and your fingers are actually kind of connected to the board.
Yeah, so that way you're not trying to get the full grip down.
They did a whole video. I don't understand why they didn't
just include the fucking include the shoes. But it comes with the full deck too, in case you have trucks and so on to put them on there. That's actually a pretty nice board. I like it.
With it being signed by Tony Hawk, I would not be actually using it.
Oh no!
That would go on a wall.
That would go up on the wall. That would definitely be a wall one. But what about the mini tech deck?
The mini tech deck?
Yeah. Would you use it?
Did he sign it?
No.
Then sure.
Okay. But yeah, that's all we got for shoe news. I looked around. There was a couple things for UNLV again, and I was like, yeah, we already talked about something similar.
I mean,
running Rebels, yay, go Rebels.
People don't really care if they're not from here or if they're not Guy Fieri.
Wait, is Guy Fieri from here?
I don't know if he's from here, but he went to school there.
I mean, I ran into Guy Fieri.
That's where he graduated.
Yeah.
And then his kid goes there now.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, no, I ran into Guy Fieri when I was working at the another store. I cannot disclose information, but yeah, he was sick as a mug.
Yeah.
And rolled up with two homies. He was like, "What's good for this?" And I was like, "These." And he's like, "Okay, thank you."
You know what'll piss you off about Guy Fieri though?
What's that?
When you sit and think about the fact that he makes millions of dollars eating food.
I mean, so does the guy from Man vs. Food, but,
That guy pisses me off because of how much he sweats while he eats.
Oh, well, now he's done. Now he had to get a replacement, right?
Yeah, they had to do a replacement. I think the other guy had medical problems.
Yeah, but that's fine. Everyone's fine.
I can't get the dino to stand on the coffee.
There was a couple commercials for the Rick and Morty Adidas, the bright green ones.
Yeah.
We already talked about similar, and I think it was a part of that set, so that's why I didn't bring it up. But there are commercials on TikTok. If you go to the TikTok Adidas, you'll be able to see those commercials. Boop. Speaking of Rick and Morty season 6, September 4th.
Yeah, they tweeted with an image of Rick and Morty wearing shirts that cut off here. It's their regular shirts.
So it's crop tops?
So yeah, but crop tops. But it's like Rick's lab coat and shirt, but cut off here.
Okay.
And then Morty's shirt, and showing that they have abs, and they're like, we're ripped for season 6. So I still have to watch season 5 and season 4.
I watched all of 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the quick succession, and then I dropped off completely. So I should go back.
One of the things that I had an issue with was the constant delays of the seasons.
Well,
and
now
I got to a point where I was frustrated and just didn't really care. So when the season did come out and everyone was like, "It's out," I'm like,
well, now Adult Swim is fucking throwing money at this shit. They're realizing this is a big moneymaker.
yeah, there was a big back and forth between him and Adult Swim about whose fault it was about the delays, and I still don't know who I believe.
It's everyone's fault.
But I mean, it was one of those things where it's like it got delayed, and he's throwing stones at Adult Swim while releasing a new show on Hulu.
Give me what I want.
And I was like,
Speaking of give me what I want, that was his line said to this gentleman, the new WWE CEO and chairman of the board.
no.
No? He isn't taking up the
Stephanie is CEO.
He's
He's taking over full on creative.
Oh.
He is taking creative completely.
Mm.
I think it'll be good. You saw what he did with NXT. Before it was taken from him.
And then deleted. But yes, I get your point. He doesn't have a lot of the people who were on NXT.
No, but got to start somewhere, right? There's also the guy that helped create D-Generation X and was a big part of the Attitude Era. Did not create the Attitude Era.
No, he was a big part of it, yes.
Integral part.
Yes.
With his best friend, who I'm sure if he ever calls up and goes, "Hey, I need an idea," would gladly give him an idea.
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shawn Michaels would be like, hey, it'd be funny? Get that one guy, Elias, to do this, and they'll just fucking throw it out there.
Do we make it clear we're talking about Triple H as the new creative at WWE now that Vince McMahon got himself in trouble?
No, we floated around it.
Steph is CEO.
Okay.
He's head of creative while also doing the other stuff he was already doing in the company.
Okay. I mean, then if that's the case...
Steph, I also, from what I understand, over the next couple months, wants to start taking it to TV14.
Yes! If they do TV14, then I can see WWE probably getting back on my watch list. Just because ever since they were like, no this, no that, no this, no that, that thing that you like doing that actually was very safe and very well orchestrated, nah, you can't do that no more. Why? Oh, it's unsafe to the head. Meanwhile, over at frickin' Ring of Honor's pay-per-view, Death Before Dishonor, you had Dax Harwood getting dropped on his fucking head from a brainbuster, and he rolls that shit up. I love that man. In a hetero way, of course, because he is probably one of the best wrestlers I have ever seen in my entire life.
I didn't watch all of that, so I have nothing to comment.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been amazing at AEW. From my understanding, he just had a stellar match at the Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Yes.
But I didn't watch.
Okay, that's fine. And I wound up piggybacking off of a friend for it.
I haven't watched WWE since... Like, I've watched WWE, but I haven't watched WWE since middle school.
Yeah. I've fallen out of it. I keep checking back in on it to see what's going on, and I keep seeing Brock Lesnar do his freaking hey, I'm a lumberjack now, wander his hoity-toity ass to the ring, do some a couple spots and leave. They aren't entertaining to me.
Here's something. Here's something.
What?
In a recent interview, Chris Jericho was talking about
the
Wizard.
Okay.
When you just mentioned him, Garbage Pail Kid. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Okay.
When Brock Lesnar beat the crap out of Randy Orton and got him to bleed the hard way by punching him and elbowing him in the head.
Yes.
Chris thought it was unscripted, was pissed, went up and talked to Freebird about it, who wouldn't give him an answer as to whether or not it was supposed to happen. So he went to confront Lesnar because he thought Lesnar was just being a prick in the ring, not knowing that this is something that Lesnar and Orton had talked about. And he says that Lesnar then proceeded to call him a homophobic slur that Jericho won't say.
Okay. Okay. My Xbox controller's busted, my guy. You want my Xbox controller? Good luck. But
I am in the chat for listening.
Yeah, and this argument is already over. All right, on to the next thing. But I'm willing to listen. I am willing to listen to what WWE has to say, and I'm hoping that everything begins to fall into a better place with WWE. Considering they have such stellar talent, they fucked over Ricochet. They fucked over. They fucked over Kingston when he tried on WWE. They were like, "You're just too big. You know, you are a big man, but you don't do anything for us." And meanwhile, over on AEW, he's getting the biggest crowd pops.
As long as not crying.
Well, yes. His spots also include, "I win, but I'm still gonna cry." And that's weird to me.
Not tears of joy.
No, complaining. Yeah. It's weird. It's not great. But I do like Kingston. I like everyone on AEW. The only thing that I'm having a major issue with is two things. One, John Silver is not getting enough screen time. He is an amazing athlete, and he's just not getting fully in there. The second one is Brandon Cutler. I'm getting nothing out of him.
Yeah.
I'm getting him doing the fucking running man behind the Young Bucks while they're doing their fucking sharp pose.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I'm like, he doesn't deserve that. He's an amazing wrestler, but he's very lightweight, and I can see how his injury might be still having a problem. Oh, okay.
Continue.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the next one. Well, today's a good day. What do I want to talk about? I'll talk about this one. Dungeons & Dragons, the movie, The Honor Among Thieves. The trailer just dropped during San Diego Comic-Con. Good?
Yeah, she's burning sage in an incense. We just had a firework go off, and I smelled burning.
Fair enough.
And so I texted her, but she didn't respond.
Okay.
And I started to panic, and so I walked out there to be like, "Are you burning something?" And she's burning the incense and sage.
Okay.
I had a moment of, is the house on fire?
Yes.
I need to go grab the fire extinguisher and call 911.
Or neither. This place will go up, Quincy. A Viking funeral for us.
I don't want to lose my shit.
Oh,
or my house.
Oh, yeah, shit. My short box is down there, too. You're right. Never mind. I will fight that fire. I will punch that fire. But at San Diego Comic-Con, Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves dropped their trailer, and it looks pretty fucking good. It looks a bit... So it is 3 humans.
You pulled the wrong thing. They dropped a full trailer.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to bring up Chris Perkins because he has his things. But, you know...
No, I mean, they dropped a full trailer. Have you not seen it?
I've seen it.
Okay, because you keep saying teaser.
Well, it's a minute long. Hang on, where is it? Oh, I thought it was up there. Boop. Boop. Oh, it's 2 minutes long.
I told you, this is a legit trailer. It did that little tease thing at the beginning, and then it goes into full trailer. So they've been doing interviews.
Okay.
At Comic-Con.
Okay, I'm going to watch this.
And one of the first interviews.
Okay.
You want to rewind it and start it over and play it quietly? I'm sure we could do that.
I'm just going to keep it going from here. That's Red Wizard of Thay.
So they've been doing interviews. And in one of the interviews, they ask if anyone's played Dungeons & Dragons.
Okay.
They ask Hugh Grant. And he goes,
yes.
No, I never played it. Then they did a second interview where they asked Hugh Grant, have you ever been a dungeon master? To which he went, yes, but that was S&M, not D&D. And then he sits there for a second and goes, it's the British version.
Okay, no. He had said that he actually did do actual dungeon mastering. Like, Okay, well, I didn't know there was a full thing. I'm watching. But from what I gather, it's 4 humans and a tiefling that looks very human.
So, Michelle Rodriguez is playing a barbarian, right?
Yes.
What do barbarians get?
Rage.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And with rage, do they get increased their agility?
No. Not agility.
Or
strength. They
No, there's a speed increase. Agility may not be the right word.
Unarmored movement, where they get that naturally.
There's something they get from rage where they can increase their speed.
As far as I know, no.
Yeah, there's something, because this joke is amazing, and I'm going to tell it. So, is she the Fast and the Furious?
Okay. Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez is in Fast and the Furious. She's... Fuck you.
I'm getting it. It's just I'm trying to figure out the first part so that way the second part can make sense. So you're saying it goes with rage?
I thought it went with rage. Something about the build of what she is would give her an increase to agility.
I mean, as far as I know, unarmored movement, but I mean, I don't think they get unarmored movement. Fast movement at 5th level, they get...
Yeah, right there. Okay, speed increase. So maybe it wasn't because of rage, but she does get a speed increase.
Yes.
So she's the Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
It's a stupid joke.
Stupid joke, but it's a good. So far it's a good looking trailer. It looks like it has some actual lore behind it. Perkins is behind it as well. It's got all the creatures we want out of it. A black dragon that spews goo, which makes it look like it's throwing up while flying because it's acid. You can't really project acid without making it look like it's vomit. It looks like they're in not Craghammer. It looks like they're in the Thunder Peaks.
One thing I did notice people were throwing a fit about online, because they have to. Is it a paladin that does the shapeshifting? What is she?
The druid?
The druid. Sorry. The druid shapeshifts into an owlbear, which is technically a monstrosity.
It is technically a monstrosity, and also it is higher CR. But you want me to turn that back around? Polymorph, motherfuckers. That spell exists.
I'm just telling you what people on the internet are saying.
I know.
Because they have to be angry about something.
Yeah, but do you want to be angry about something? Be angry about, I don't know, not having a game or a table to sit at. Fuck off. Speaking of table to sit at, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I'm going to start up on my high school campaign.
Cool.
So that's going to be an interesting one. That looks like Candlekeep. So hold on, let me take a moment. Yeah, that looks like Candlekeep.
Probably is.
And I would love to be in fucking Candlekeep.
Another interview. They asked her, the paladin.
The paladin?
Chris Pine asked her, like, D&D is become big because of Stranger Things, right? And
True.
She's like, why do you ask me? He goes, well, because you're the youngest of the group. I figured you're the one that watched it. She goes, yeah, it's mentioned in a couple episodes.
Okay. Now, wait. Druid, not paladin?
I don't know what she is.
Okay, she's a druid.
Druid. Okay.
Yeah. She's a tiefling druid, as far as I can recall, because she can do tree movements.
I D&D, but I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of D&D like I should. A lot of it is, I remember little bits here and there of each thing.
Yes.
But never enough to confidently talk about what I'm talking about. This, I got excited about.
The mimic or...
Oh, I mean, Hugh Grant also
Okay.
looking like fucking William Regal.
But the mimic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
The gelatinous cube.
Yep, the cube.
And they were like, fuck it. It's either the cube or the Displacer Beast. And personally, I would take the Displacer Beast, but...
If you can get all the way through the cube, you'll be fine.
Well, that's the thing is, it can... If you are moving through it, it gains a free action to do engulf.
It looks like it's being crushed by something.
It looks like it's being held in place, but yeah, but even still, it still has the property to do that. And then that is a Red Wizard of Thay. I'm excited for this all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. And I like that they're not good people. They were thieves, and they kind of fucked up, and now they have to clean up their mess. Is what it is.
And Red Wizards of Thay are not good people. They are slavers. They are manipulators.
You big boy.
Chonkus.
We finished the trailer. I saw multiple dragons and multiple dungeons. I am down.
Yeah. And you know what? To be a little dashing, I'm kind of mad that he's not a bard. Oh wait, he is a bard. Yes, I would
make a joke about that. Keep playing.
Yeah, I know. He has the mandolin. No, loot. Yeah, I saw that picture. March 2023. I cannot.
It's less than a year.
I cannot wait.
This is only one D&D project. We're still getting the animated project, and I think there's still talks of a TV series.
I'm cool with all of that. As of right now, it seems like this is going to be in good hands. As said, Perkins backed this up, and something tells me everything is going to be as accurate as can be, because Perkins was probably backseating the whole fucking thing.
And while we're touching on this, we didn't have much other than this, so I didn't put it as a little stopper. Wizards of the Coast is launching a video game development section that will be headed by the producer, I do believe, of the Dragon Age games.
Oh. Well, I mean, once Baldur's Gate 3 finishes up, I'm sure that entire production crew...
back it up. That was it from the sea. Tell me if it's Candlekeep.
Well, yes, it is. I mean, this is a Sword Coast town. It's very straightforward.
No, that was what we were looking at the aerial version of, because there's the Colosseum type of thing.
I don't know what that is. That I don't know.
So
this I don't know, because as far as I can recall, Candlekeep doesn't have this, but then again, I don't know in timeline. But it is a keep that is above the sea. This does seem like it would have an underbelly of Candlekeep, which is all where the thieves go. But they seem to be walking above the.
So
I need more.
Here's my thing, though.
Multiple.
And this is what I'm going to say about this entire movie and where people need to chill the fuck out. This should not be any of the stories that Wizards of the Coast have printed. There shouldn't be the Candlekeep story you buy and then you play through.
Okay, yeah, no.
This shouldn't be any of those.
No.
Should not be any of the one-offs. Should not be the big...
Should be lore.
Story. Lore is fine.
Lore.
But this should be its own fucking thing. So while it may be Candlekeep, people could sit there and go, Candlekeep doesn't have a Colosseum.
Fuck off.
Where you were at in the story, sure. In your story, sure.
Yeah. Get fucked.
But how many of us do homebrew stuff? How many of us do our own fucking thing?
I literally have something that is 30 miles off the coast of Neverwinter. That is a school that is now going to be open for the masses.
So,
Called
my whole
Schoolground.
thought process is this needs to be like you're playing someone's homebrew.
Yes. And
Function within the rules of the game,
has
but
a
also
bit-
function in the main rule of the game. Have fun.
have fun. And it also seems like it has a bit of lore. It seems like it would be very, very, very lore heavy because there was Red Wizards of Thay, and those motherfuckers. Yeah, my own party had to take down one of the heavy 6 problematic individuals of Thay, and he was one of the baddies. He was one of the biggest ones. They all have very strange names. Do you want to take a crack at what this one's name was?
Clinton.
No.
I have no idea.
Frisnafrag.
Okay.
Yeah, they are not standardized names. It is the reason why it is so hard to pronounce is because in case a Fae learns it, they must be able to say it and spell it. And of course, being those of Thay, they're like, you want my name, you can take it, but good luck trying.
Me saying it 80 times until I get it right.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then finally, and then one day going,
Yeah, all right. They'll be like, "What? I'm sorry. Oh, you called me?"
you know, they are doing things accurate. The dragon breathing what it breathes is correct. So it's one of those things. You know, I can hear it now. There's gonna be someone that's pissed off because the barbarian takes a step. Oh, it takes one too many steps. Oh, that was like 15 feet.
I mean, you also have a shove action that literally lifted a person in the air. What the fuck? Hold on, let me.
I'm just saying. I know that there's gonna be those people.
Yeah.
You know it. Like there's already people bitching about the owlbear.
I like
watched this and went, oh, it's a fucking owlbear.
Yeah, and also a helm of Actually, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I'm here to listen and learn because it can't be a helm of telepathy because it only handles one creature. That thing handled like a shockwave.
Yeah, that wouldn't be telepathy anyways. That'd be telekinetic.
Yeah. So, well, oh yeah.
Telekinesis.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting those. two mixed up.
Mind bullets.
I figured. See, where
Telekinesis, Kyle.
Yeah, where you have a problem with reading, I have a problem with phonetics of things that sound similar but are
No,
very
I totally
different.
get that.
Okay.
It's like the people, but it's like I think that's the thing for a lot of people because a lot of people are like, why doesn't Charles Xavier just use his mind to walk? It's because he's telepathic, not telekinetic.
Yeah, I mean,
That's Jean Grey.
Gene, my glasses. Pew. I am excited for when that scene finally comes up in the near future with all of these mutants.
So, you know, Feige just recently said Fantastic Four will not be an origin story
Oh,
because
yeah?
everybody already knows that. And how do you redo an origin story? It's already been done multiple times.
Yeah.
And
excited for that.
so I'm hoping that he's going to take the stance of Scott's already lost his glasses. How are we going to retell the story of Scott losing his glasses?
I can't see anything without my glasses. But I'm excited. The only thing I'm actually kind of frustrated on, Could you tell this is a tiefling?
Oh, she's got the horns.
She's got the horns, but she's got elf ears, and I mean, it could be.
She's also got the ability to transmogrify herself.
I mean, that's
she may not
druid.
be showing her jeweled horn.
Neutral. Very neutral to that one.
Also,
Because
disguise kits are a thing.
disguise kits are a thing.
We don't know what magical items she has.
I'm hoping by the end of it, she showcases a different color skin. That's all I'm saying.
She might.
She may. But then again, tieflings are also known to have humanoid skin colors. It's just having four human and a tiefling, but you can tell them all are the same.
You assume.
I assume. Huh?
You assume for human.
I don't like your words, Quincy.
Plenty of races in D&D
You're right.
can hide their true form.
You're all right.
For long periods of time.
For shit, ever. Shapeshifter.
Max.
Changeling.
The Dragon Knight thing. What the hell is he?
Max?
He's Celestial. Mac, James is dead.
Oh, Azimir?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Azimir.
I think that might be.
Okay.
He's got a true form that we only see sometimes.
Wings and a halo.
Or something like that, yeah.
Okay. That's what Azimirs get. Yeah, okay. All right, okay.
But normally he's walking around looking like a human.
Fine.
Not saying anyone in this group's an Azimir, but I'm just saying there's plenty of things that hide themselves.
Fine, Quincy.
Okay.
I will concede the point. But March 2023, I'm excited. Badoop. And I had to move it because I didn't want to go into this. Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's new Netflix show has a trailer, and it looks good. It looks real good. A lot of really good voices are going to be a part of it. Ewan McGregor, Gregory Munn, Ron Perlman, Finn Wolfhard, Kate Blanchett, or Blanchett, however you pronounce it.
I thought you said Thin Wolfhard at first, and I was like, that's an interesting name. I've never heard anyone named Thin.
Finn.
And then I realized it was Finn.
Christoph Waltz and Tilda Swinton. A lot of very good actors, but their voices are very, very solid and good choices for this project.
And it's stop motion, which is interesting.
And it looks really good. You can tell that there's a lot of Guillermo monster creation thrown into this. Because
Are there only like 2 types of dinosaurs?
there should be 3. The pink, yellow, green, yellow, and I think pink, green.
No, I'm talking like dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, just the 2. But this tastes like pink lemonade to me. But yeah, I'm excited for it, even though I don't want to get Netflix.
So don't get Netflix.
Did you know we're getting 18 episodes of?
That's on the list.
I'm sorry.
And I'm the one that added you.
Yes. Next up, a very interesting biopic got released today. Well, the trailer got released today. Moonage Daydream. The David
Moonage Daydream.
Moonage Daydream.
It sounds French when you say it that way.
Moonage Daydream. The David Bowie biopic. Zazrin. And I mean, it looked good. It looked like a trip, like he was, and he was asked a question that you found very fancy.
Someone's asking him about his shoes, and they go, "There's women's shoes, there's men's shoes, there's bisexual shoes," and he's like, "They're shoes,"
Right.
Which takes me to an Eddie Izzard thing. Eddie Izzard. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it, and the way that Eddie would word it.
They're my shoes.
Yeah, I'm trying to describe Eddie.
Oh.
Eddie wears dresses on stage.
Yes.
That's the best way, I think, to do it. And in an interview, he was asked if the trousers he was wearing were women's trousers or men's trousers, and he said, "They're my trousers. I bought them."
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
That's great. I mean,
If a woman wears
men's
jeans, it doesn't become, oh, she's wearing men's jeans. She's wearing jeans.
Plus,
So Eddie had a very valid point.
Plus, there's a mild kink of women wearing men's shirts. It's attractive.
Yeah.
But what's to say that the vice versa couldn't be attractive to a woman?
Y'all wear what you want to wear.
Yeah.
If it has pockets, more power to you.
Thanks. It has pockets.
Lauren's friend that I was telling you about was wearing a dress without pockets, so was wearing like a fanny pack because the dress had no pockets and she wanted pockets.
I mean, fanny packs are slowly coming back. Not in a bad way, neither.
Okay, so I know that it's an offensive term in Australia. Is it in New Zealand?
Fanny pack?
Yeah.
Oh, as like fanny ass. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
The results will be in the chat in a minute.
yeah.
I think this will be interesting. September 16th.
Yes.
Okay, that's a no.
But a trailer that Quincy showed me that was very interesting to me.
I've been pranked. You telling me that people don't get offended if you call them a fanny pack in Australia?
Probably, but not because they know what it is. They're confused at what you're talking about, so they'll probably just beat you up anyways.
I've heard that for years. That's not even like a recent thing I heard.
Samaritan. A very interesting trailer that from start to finish really caught my attention. And I have Prime Video, so I get to watch it afterwards.
Sock says, classic Australian joke, confuses the foreigner. All you have to do as an Australian to pull a joke on a foreigner is get them to eat Vegemite.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you in the box I sent her the powder mix for ranch, and she tried it.
Wait, straight?
No. What? No. They did the mixing and all that.
Okay.
And so they got to try ranch because they don't have ranch out there.
It's a very American thing.
It is a very American thing, but she said she tried it with just regular potato chips. Found them fine.
Okay.
And then went to the next level and did it my way, which is with chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I hope...
Try with cucumber. He would never suggest that because he hates it.
I fucking hate cucumber. It's not that I hate cucumbers. It's that if I smell a cucumber, I will throw up. Now, whether or not that's hate or not, it's arbitrary because I will throw up. I hate the smell of cucumbers, thus hate cucumbers. The end. But Samaritan, with Sylvester Stallone as a ex-superhero.
I feel like this is the non-vulgar Hancock.
Non-vulgar Hancock, non-killing Rambo. No,
We
can't
did say he doesn't kill. We don't know for sure.
Oh, yeah, we don't know yet, but I am here for this one. Stallone looks great. Not asking if it's a rat burger or not. You know, I'm very excited. August 26th on Prime Video if you have it. Boo.
The one thing I really liked about it is they showed him like all scarred up and shit.
Yeah,
showed like it's
His
not the perfect superhero because like he's coming off a little Superman-esque with the strength and whatnot.
But he's
And you notice how Superman's always like the perfect
Pristine.
non-scarred, pristine guy. Batman's the one with bruises and cuts, and so it was kind of nice to see someone that's got like the super strength who's also fucked up.
yeah, and he's tired. He's tired
What
of.
do you think of Hancock while we're on the subject?
I would have liked it better if there was an actual like dilemma.
There was with the being near each other dying thing.
Right, but I mean, like an actual antagonist.
You want a supervillain.
I wanted something that was like, I killed this individual, you may have a problem. Ha.
For me, it felt like two different stories. That was my big issue.
And it was like combining awkwardly.
Yeah.
Like a 2+2 story with a 2+1, but that it doesn't quite add up.
You have the story of the superhero who's not good at being a superhero because he has problems and he's going to be humbled and discover humanity through someone else. And I loved that story.
I liked it too.
This is a guy that literally shoved another man's head up another man's ass and whatnot.
I will admit that some of the scenes were kind of nice as far as that, because you have a superhero who could be a superhero who's just done with it.
So like that whole thing was interesting. And so like he's getting close to the family, he's becoming a better person, yada yada.
Right.
And then they were like, let's throw this whole fucking thing in with, what was it, Charlize Theron? Is that who it was?
I believe it's the wrong.
Let's throw this whole thing in with her character and all those layers. And that's where I went, I don't know about this.
What? Oh? No.
Oh, it was Charlize Theron.
Yeah, it was, but...
Maybe one day. You never know. It better be that there's a couple more of them out there and that one of them's coming to fucking fight. Sounds on.
Sounds on, yeah.
Or this is from fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago, and therefore it's made for fun. Okay. Well, I thought I honestly got pranked, but yeah, from 2008. Wow. Yeah, this was
one of those movies that after it came out was on everything.
It was, and it kept playing
Every fucking channel.
And it made its money. Good to know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because
Will Smith, you know.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman, Charlize Theron, it had a good cast.
Yeah. Just was not. Well, it was an okay movie.
Scroll down.
Going?
Director is Peter Berg. I don't know who that is. I know the name, but I can't.
Well, let's find out what he's done.
Okay. That's why I know Peter Berg. Collateral.
I like Collateral.
Collateral.
Yeah. Collateral was a really good
Oh, The Rundown. Early Rock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, going to like Brazil and then trying to get.
He's supposed to be bringing back Sean William Scott's character.
Yeah,
And Christopher Walken's the bad guy. Rosario Dawson's the local lady.
Yeah, and then they go through the thing to go to Treasure, and she warns him not to piss in the water. The Pinto. Up the Pinto.
So this one and Walking Tall were always on also.
Yeah. But I will admit, I love the action scenes in No Rundown.
Oh, yeah. I own this on DVD.
Great. As far as Walking Tall...
So based off a true story.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's also a remake.
Really?
So it's a remake of another movie that's based off of a true story. Also, there's a sequel to The Rock's version of Walking Tall, the white guy playing The Rock's character, which is actually more accurate, weirdly enough, because the original and what it's all based off of is a sheriff who went against the local drug group and basically continued to go against them for years. Cost his daughter's life, they do believe, cost his wife's life, they think, and even in the end, he died when his brakes went out and he crashed into a tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
So Walking Tall's loosely based on a true story.
Okay. Also, he did The Losers.
I like The Losers.
I like The Losers, too. So, some winners, some losers here in this menagerie. So.
Some winners, some losers.
I didn't catch my own joke, and I'm mad at that. All right.
We've gone in a different direction than we should have.
We have.
Jean Wick.
Huh?
Jean Wick.
Jean-Wick. Or Jonathan Wicker.
Wickerman.
The Wickerman.
He collects bees.
Not the bees. So of course, as usual, good promotion for the trailer. It's very slow paced compared to the other three trailers, I think.
So this one's got an expected date, not a confirmed date, of March 24th.
Yeah, I mean that's not too bad, and I mean you have.
I have a feeling that date's going to change. Either that or Dungeons and Dragons is going to change its date.
Because you don't want them competing against one another?
They're not going to do well competing against each other. They're going to hurt each other.
I would say combine them for a very good night out.
I'd just say move this one to February and make it the action movie all the boyfriends get their girlfriends to take them to.
Shit. That's shot.
And then the few girlfriends that are into action movies get their boyfriends to take them to.
Yes.
And then anyone that isn't straight gets their partner to take them to. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. Do that again.
Here, hold on. Let me. That looks like a real good shot.
I wonder if they changed up how they were doing it, because I do know that there was a breakdown done by some people that they focused on the fact that the bullets are CGI'd in the first John Wick movie. Like the gun, the muzzle.
Yeah.
Is CGI'd in the first John Wick movie, but it's not accurate. So I wonder if they decided to change it up after that.
I mean, hopefully not, but having John Wick inside of a weapons museum is a smart idea.
I mean, he did kill a man with a pencil.
He did, yeah, twice, two.
At least two.
At least two.
A
yes.
fucking pencil.
Yeah.
The only other person, watch it. The only other person I know that's done that is, thank you IGN for the.
Yes, thank you for the trailer.
March
24th.
Would be
yes. Just double check.
The Joker.
Yeah.
I told you March 24th.
I just was double checking just to see if maybe a little bit.
I fucking looked it up while we were sitting here just now. And Socks is right. People that only listen do miss out on all the craziness that happens here.
Yes.
Like me eating toast.
Yes. I don't want no more toast. I want something a little bit better. But so Quincy and I haven't seen Shazam 1. We're both interested. We just never had the pull to really sit down and watch it.
When you connect a movie to Jared Leto, I have a hard time.
I don't understand him at all. Like, his music, fine, good, great. We only listened to it once.
I mean, my big problem is that I don't like most modern music, so I can't pass too much judgment.
Fair enough. And right now I'm listening to over future music, so we're both
dubstep in the future.
Speaking of which, I guess I'll mention it real quick. I watched Deadpool 2, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Real good movie.
Crack. Dubstep sucks.
Yeah. Is luck a superpower?
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
It is. I'm going to rip you in half now. Okay.
And he just gets ripped in half and he goes, oh my God. And I'm going to shove your head up that red man's ass.
Did you know that Ryan Reynolds is voicing Colossus? Not Colossus. Juggernaut in that?
Did he really?
Yeah, that's right, Ryan Reynolds.
So that's why the line of "I'm gonna melt you down and turn you a cock ring" was him.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. That movie was a trip, and I loved it. It was great. I'm excited.
I've got it in my prison pocket or prison wallet.
I will pretend that I don't know what you're talking about.
The little New Zealand kid.
I know. The line that he said afterwards.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But it was good. I would actually go out of my way to see it again. Very good action scenes, good story.
I've seen that kid in something else.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. While you're looking that up, Shazam! Fury of the Gods dropped a trailer during the San Diego Comic-Con. Not for the con.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Really?
He's the friend.
That's right. Not during the con, not at the con, but during the con separately. Yes?
Just during the con, not at the con period.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Just double checking the full facts.
My brain broke.
That's fine. Mine too. But it looks fine. I feel like that kind of spoiled a little bit for me, but what can you do?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know shit about Shazam except for the kid jumping off a building going Shazam and turning into Shazam.
So were you saying that this spoiled for you?
How he got his powers. I knew nothing
That's
of
in
that.
the first trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the trailer for the first movie. So if you'd watched the trailers for the first movie.
I never did.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So it's not a big secret.
Okay. Secondly, that more people become Shazam.
That, I'm assuming, probably happened at the very end of the movie, but that is a big thing in the comics.
Okay. So that kind of spoiled that for me, but okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things of, like, they make these for people that have read the comics. That weird line of, like, what's a spoiler for a non-comic person does get difficult.
Yeah.
Or in this case, of you, a non-DC person.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, when I saw the Batman, having read, all that you have shown me, and watching that movie, it felt like two separate entities. I knew who Selena Kyle was, but at the same time, felt really comfortable with that whole entire story. And I didn't feel like I was spoiled on it. I didn't feel... I mean, I was, but I didn't feel it.
Speaking of Batman, speaking of DC, speaking of John Wick, Keanu Reeves in an interview said that he would love to play Batman, but said currently Pattinson is Batman and he's killing it. But if down the line they ever need an older Batman, I want to do it.
Beyond?
Either Beyond or just Dark Knight Returns.
I would like Beyond, because I would like to have a super young, like, Terry McGinnis.
Me and Lauren have always talked that Michael Keaton would be the perfect Batman for a Beyond thing.
For the
old Bruce.
For the old Bruce, okay. I love that cartoon, man. That was a real good fucking cartoon.
My whole thing is that we got to have, if we're going to do Keanu Reeves as Batman, I want him to do some action. And if it's Beyond, he's not going to really do anything.
No,
it's hard.
Yeah, you're right. Well, he does kind of. In the middle of season 2-ish.
It almost kills him.
It almost kills him, but he does do it.
Yeah.
But I get your point. Back over to Shazam. It looked like a good trailer. It looked entertaining.
You were getting a little bored, though, didn't you?
I was. Just because I didn't know what to really gauge as far as. You showed me a trailer for Dungeons & Dragons, and I'm like, oh, that looks great. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. This just feels like a watered-down Superman. Like, I didn't feel any good impact between him and his conflict.
Here's the big thing about
Lucy
Shazam's
Liu,
character.
Sure, whatever. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, Lucy Liu. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Where did we get Lucy Liu?
Oh, you didn't see her? She was one of the...
Is she one of the bad guys?
Yeah, she was the cohort of the person standing next to her.
I did not realize it was Lucy Liu. Well, holy crap.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is take Shazam as like a Superman-esque character.
Yes.
But remember that while he looks like that, he's a 12-year-old boy.
Yes. That's why I figured I do remember a little bit of the trailer of the first one of him just, fucking being like, oh, I'm a fucking superhero now. And learning how to be a superhero. I'm like, that's cool, but it still feels not good placement. Like, I'll probably enjoy the first movie. This movie just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the first one. But him getting hyped that he threw a car at a dragon... I don't know, man. I'd rather have the acid-spitting dragon for 900 Alex.
I liked the kind of breakdown he's having where he's talking to the doctor.
And it's a...
Pediatrician.
Which, sure.
But I liked that it's kind of showing the stress he's going through of being a 12-year-old that's a superhero or a 14-year-old that's a superhero, however old he's supposed to be in this.
Yeah.
A kid that's a superhero.
Yeah. And, I mean, as I said, it looks fine. It looks all right. It's just I don't know what his major conflict is to mean to me. When you look at Thor and you see the conflict of fucking Hela coming back,
okay.
You see that conflict. You see that he's like, you're my sister? I had a sister? And you see that breakdown. This, I feel like, oh, your power's at jeopardy because the old Atlas gods are coming back. I don't feel the same weight.
No, maybe you're just not invested yet because you haven't watched the first movie.
Maybe.
We're going to move on, though.
Yeah, we're going to move on, though. Nope. You said you had something for this.
Were you a fan of the Santa Claus?
It's sad to say, but true. Yes, I liked Santa Claus 1.
Why is it sad to say? I fucking love that movie.
Okay. I didn't know if you were one of those that was like, because the first one's fine.
I love the first one. The
second one's a little shocking.
I really enjoy 3.
3? Wait, which one's the one that has the false one?
2.
2? Okay, that's the one I did not
3
like.
is the one with Jack Frost.
I didn't see that one.
He's played by Martin Short. You would think amazing, right? And basically what it is Martin Short's Jack Frost tricks him into wishing he had never become Santa Claus, and so that Jack Frost goes and steals the Santa Claus mantle from him.
That sounds like a good premise.
Yeah, I didn't really dig it. It's on Disney Plus.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I also own the box set.
Yeah, I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
But they're doing a new Santa Claus on Disney Plus. We briefly touched on that. It's going to be either a TV series or like a short or something like that. Or, short's not right, but it's going to be like a TV series or a mini series on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Bernard the Elf is confirmed to come back.
That's
so he's the elf in the first one.
The one that points out the claws.
Yeah, the Jewish elf.
Oh, okay.
David Krumholtz. I think that's how you say his last name.
Krumholtz.
So he's in the first 2 as Bernard. He's not in 3, and it was kind of weird that he wasn't in 3. But he is confirmed to be coming back for the Disney Plus show.
Nice.
Which makes me happy.
Speaking of Disney Plus, just a little brief thing. The reason why I saw Deadpool 2 is because it's now on Disney Plus, along with Deadpool 1 and Logan, which I really want to rewatch Logan again because I feel like I missed a few things in it.
And also, completely off subject, but on Disney Plus now is the last thing John Ritter did. 8 Simple Rules to Date My Teenage Daughter. It's a TV show he was actually doing when he passed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the show. And it's one of those things that really goes to show how much of a powerhouse of an actor he was, that after he passed, they tried to do another season of the show, and they had to bring in 3 new characters to just try to deal with the loss of one. And it still wasn't enough. One of those characters was played by David Spade. Yeah.
I like Spade.
So do I.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a very strong next few articles, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the first look at the Funko Pop for the Wakanda Forever Ironheart Mach 1. I think it looks really good. Can you do a zoom in at all? Is that as far as we can go?
Whoop.
I think it's going to be really pretty.
Yeah, it is very pretty. What I would do is that base looks a little translucent. I would put like a little LED underneath it.
Yeah.
Nice
cool.
red LED.
I like Ironheart. It's a fun character. I know a lot of people say she's far-fetched, but I think that the problem is that you're reading it as an adult going, oh, this is a really smart kid. But if you think about it, Peter Parker is the same way. The problem is you read Peter Parker as a kid.
Yeah.
And went, he's a really smart kid. Awesome.
Remember, Peter Parker helped build most of the villains' equipment. Like even in today's shows or today's movies, you have him literally fixing what was broke with all of the villains.
Yeah.
So figuratively, he may have broke a few of the villains.
I think the problem is that people have just always known smart kid Peter Parker since they were kids, and a lot of people will experience Ironheart as an adult and don't know how to.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now.
Process that.
Yeah, I get you now.
So,
Wow.
so this is the Funko.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe they're also doing a Namor Funko. All right.
Boop.
So this actor right here, can you go up so you can get his name?
Oh,
Brandon
Perea?
Perea. He is in the new movie Nope.
Mm-hmm.
In the trailers, he's the Fry's electronics guy.
Okay.
He posted this, which is a video of him going all kinds of crazy with gymnastics and fighting styles and just all kinds of awesomeness.
Look at that. No moment, like, he's not throwing his body. He is just stiff boarding those flips.
Yeah.
Like, he looks prep.
I get tired of checking the mail. It's across the street, by the way. You know, like...
Yeah.
So I think he took a page out of the actor that played Shang-Chi's book, who tweeted at Marvel and said, when we get to talk about Shang-Chi, and several years later it got to be Shang-Chi. Because he posted this, and if you scroll to the comments, or maybe it's towards the top. I think that's how this works.
Hmm?
Tell Marvel I'm coming.
Oh, yes.
He wants to play Nova. Alexander, to be specific. There is a Nova movie that's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, no one's confirmed for a damn thing.
No.
So, okay.
Be careful with Twitter.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm going to do this and do a soft. That's later. Okay. Just wanted to quickly glance, see what was going on.
At least I'm pretty sure he's the Fry's electronic character.
Hmm.
I don't know. I haven't seen Nope yet.
But
I think that's who he plays in it. I could be wrong.
Okay. But he looks very good, looks very athletic, very...
Yeah. Killing it.
Yeah. Badoo.
Spider-Punk.
William.
I recently learned something new about Spider-Punk.
Go.
So he's an alternate dimension, of course.
Of course.
But he's an alternate dimension of another character.
Okay.
In our universe, or the regular universe, he's the original Prowler. I never knew that. I recently learned that. I was like, that's
Really?
interesting. So in a different universe, instead of becoming the Prowler, he becomes Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
So the reason why we're talking about Spider-Punk is he's officially confirmed for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Nice. And I'm very excited for that movie, too.
Me too.
Like, this seems to... Video games, I have very few. Like, there's Starfield. There's...
I'm thinking I like the vampire one from them more. I think I'm more excited for the vampire one.
Oh, the Redfall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neutral. Very neutral. Just because I don't remember the gameplay. That's how bad it is. Like I mean, bad in my mind. I don't recall it, but it looked good as far as with that fucking thing I would want a sticker of with the bullet going through the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But
You got a bigger list of movies that you're excited for than you do
much
video games.
bigger, much bigger. Most of them are on the what we just talked about.
Yeah.
The Dungeons & Dragons movie. Over at Comic-Con, they had a going back over to Comic-Con for 2 seconds. They had a gelatinous cube cutout that you could stick your head and arms in.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you're gonna make it seem like you were stuck in a gelatinous cube.
Kevin Smith did a whole thing where it was the convenience store with cutouts of Randall and Dante behind
That's
it. And you could get photos of it.
awesome.
Yeah. The 1 year I don't go.
And then-
oh wait, I've never gone.
Yeah, no, right?
Did I ever tell you I offered free tickets once?
Yep.
Okay.
And
It was literally the day before, and I'm in Vegas.
yeah, and you would have to do a red eye just to make it there.
Yeah. No way that can happen.
But what another thing they had Quincey from Quincey's Tavern on TikTok, really wholesome fucking Dungeons & Dragons TikTok. Makes some really good brews.
I first found him because he made coffee.
Yeah, made coffee and then...
and then we have the same name.
Yeah, that too. Different spelling, but yes.
Yeah, but no one's spelling mine.
With the E?
Yeah. That's not right. My dad's stupid.
Fair enough. But yeah. Badoop. So this is the list.
So I was having troubles finding a good version of this, so we're just going to use the slightly blurry one. So February 17th, we've got Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. You want to click on that poster that you have right there?
Bah.
Which confirms Kang the Conqueror will look like Kang the Conqueror. We've got his daughter as Stinger instead of Stature. I'm pretty sure she was also Stature. Also for this, they did not drop the trailer for us, but people did get to see some footage and stuff at Comic-Con where they confirmed Ant-Man goes, I'm an Avenger, and Kang goes, I'm a Conqueror. Also, you get to see MODOK. They say he's shooting lasers from his eyes, and he is definitely a gold robot man. Now, the talks for a while now has been that Bill Murray's going to be in this movie, and I'm starting to wonder if Bill Murray's playing MODOK.
Which would kind of stink because you already had someone already quote-unquote typecast as MODOK.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt shouldn't have.
Yeah, but...
He did the animated show, and...
We'll see. We'll see.
I can't think of who else Bill Murray would be in this.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion. There was information for a different secret thing, not Invasion. Invasion sent at a spring of next year date. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This will end James Gunn's run of Guardians of the Galaxy. He says this will be more mature than the previous two films.
Okay.
And he was asked where the future for these characters are, and he's like, that's not something I've ever thought about, because he's done after this.
Oh.
Before we get there, though, what's not listed on here, on this coming month, we got Groot. I Am Groot.
I Am
little
Groot.
shorts.
Was it 4 shorts?
Something like that.
Okay.
And from what he's saying, it's not our Groot's timeline.
Okay, so it's just a nice little tide over. Okay.
Summer of next year, we get Echo, which has confirmed both Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio to join.
Now, give me a 20-second synopsis of Echo.
Did you watch Hawkeye?
No. Okay, so that's where it is.
She's in Echo. Echo's in there.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
It's
deaf character.
Okay.
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 That's about all I can give you.
Okay.
Watch Hawkeye.
Okay, I'll watch Hawkeye.
Just watch it because it was fun. It was good. It's Christmas time. Damn you.
You really like that one.
I'm biased.
Yes, you are.
I know I'm biased.
But that's okay. You have every right to be. Next up on the cut is Loki Season 2. I'm excited for that one. Mm-hmm. I liked Loki Season 1. It was filled with twists, turns. It was entertaining from the get-go. There was no bad episode in my mind as far as Loki is concerned. I feel like Loki Season 2 is going to really encapsulate that character. But I'm very curious on what it's going to really paint, seeing as we're already getting Quantumania, which already has Kang out and about. So I'm curious between here and there, what's going to happen.
Well, I'm assuming Loki 2, a lot of it's going to be about him trying to get back to his other universe.
Oh.
Because you got to figure, at the end of Loki, when he's talking to Owen Wilson's character.
Mobius? Mobius.
Mobius.
Not Morbius.
Yeah.
Not,
it's the wrong one. He was sent back to the wrong place.
Huh.
They did confirm Miss Minutes will be back.
Yay.
The Marvels. And this is where we get to grab our other little image. I think it's the last one.
No, this one? Oh, hold on. Let me do, and then boop.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoop. And then let me bring it back.
We did lose our information.
I did lose my information. I'm getting it. Click. There it is.
So this is... I
got you.
Don't want to fuck that
I
name
got you.
Thank you.
Park Seo-joon will play No Bar in the Marvels.
So this is our first casting outside of Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and whatever name they end up giving Rambo. I don't know if she's going to be a Marvel or if she's going to be... because in the comics, she's Captain Marvel, but she's also Spectrum. So I don't know if they're going to go Spectrum or if they're going to go with Captain Marvel.
That's what I saw him from.
He's from Parasite.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Very good.
Really? Because I heard the concept and I heard the ending and whatnot, and I went,
It's the build-up that really gets it. I actually okay. So usually it's the payoff for those kind of movies where you're just like, oh, it's this kind of movie. Okay. No, it's the build-up where you just it's I don't have that in front of me, but it's like crushing an empty can, and you get that mild sense of thing, but you're holding on tight, and you're feeling it.
Gotcha.
And then when it finally reaches the ending,
you find out that he's been a dead sled the entire time. I'm combining two movies for a joke there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Dead all along. It was his childhood sled.
Yeah.
I'm funny, damn it.
You are funny.
Okay, back to... I can't see the thing now. It's fucking me up.
Okay.
No, this.
Oh, this?
I don't know why. I have to see it.
This?
No, us.
Oh. There.
So he's confirmed for Marvels, which is sitting at July 20-something. I can't read that because it's blurry.
Let me see if I can't zoom in a little bit and get a little bit. 28th, you figure? 20th, 28th?
Something like that.
Something like that. Sorry.
And then we got Blade, which looks like it's an upgraded. It says Marvel Studios instead of Disney Plus. So I'm assuming this is going to be a movie instead of a show. Which I kind of like that a little bit better.
I like a little bit better. Well, then again, so does the Loki bit, too.
No, it says Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus underneath. You're right. Ooh.
All the Disney Plus ones say it.
Underneath.
Then we get Ironheart, which is Disney Plus, which we already knew. Agatha, Coven of Chaos. This is an upgrade to the title when it was before Agatha, House of Harkness. I think I liked House of Harkness better.
I like House of Harkness a little bit more, too, but Coven of Chaos, still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
So I don't think I said dates. Blade's sitting at November 9th, and Ironheart's sitting at fall, and Agatha's sitting at winter for next year. And then Daredevil, Born Again. I love the title, first of all.
Yes.
Because the whole Born Again Christian thing, that whole thing.
And isn't it a comic run?
I think it might be, yeah.
Well, I know that's a Punisher one.
This is confirmed for Disney Plus. Charlie Cox as Daredevil, D'Onofrio back as Kingpin, and 18 fucking episodes.
Did you know Daredevil's getting 18 episodes? That's a good fucking cut. That is
finally.
That is 3 times.
I want 11, and I'm so much happier than 18.
Yeah, I'm happy that we got 18 too.
That's spring of 2024, followed by Captain America, New World Order, May 3rd, 2024.
That's a solid date. Like, all the other ones are kind of muddled in the middle, but those are solid dates, these last two. But go ahead.
Well, all the Disney Plus things are the ones that are random times.
Right.
And then the final one is...
Oh, because it's during that time.
Yeah. And then Thunderbolts, July 28th, I think it is, 2024. Thunderbolts, if you don't know, is a group of supervillains brought together to be superheroes, in a sense.
And the only hero that gets...
Suicide Squad-y minus the blowing up their heads.
And there's only one hero that joins them because he's just there to help, and that's Punisher.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have it. We might. And this is looking like a movie, too. So, now, there's a few things that this doesn't list that is not on here later on. Marvel Zombies will be TVMA, which gives high hopes that the Daredevil Born Again will be TVMA.
Blood.
Let's see. What was the other thing? Oh, Spider-Man Freshman Year, which originally was billed as it was going to be the prequel story to the MCU's Spider-Man, clearly now is no longer that.
Okay.
Charlie Cox is going to be in it as Daredevil.
Okay.
Which means he's doing four projects as Daredevil. We will touch on the fourth one here in a minute.
Okay.
But Norman Osborn's in it. And we got a whole list of other villains, including Doc Ock.
A new Doc Ock?
So this is, I think, a different time.
Yeah, I know. It's just very interesting. Okay.
So, yeah, this is no longer the prequel to Spider-Man MCU. This is its own show.
New. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And I do believe that's the last ones I have to touch on. Are those ones all good? Those were things we covered?
These are things we're about to cover.
No, the other two.
Oh, these two? Yeah, this is
okay,
the gentleman and the poster.
Sweet.
Okay, this is the best thing I could have paused it on. Well, let me see if I can maybe get a little bit... There we go. That beautiful suit. But during the recent She-Hulk trailer that we got to see, very good spots. The CG looks a little bit more cleaned up, but it still looks fine. A good trailer. Some of the same stuff we already saw. But at the very end, an interesting individual clad in red and yellow rolls up on what looked to be what is this, like a parking garage? or is it like a just an area?
It
Like,
looks like a parking garage.
looks like a parking garage. Rolls up, and it got me hype. So we're gonna be seeing a little bit of Daredevil in She-Hulk.
Which means we get him a lot sooner since She-Hulk comes out next month.
So we're getting him for this Echo,
His own show.
and
The animated Spidey. All played by Charlie. On top of that,
this man knows how to play it.
he's in yellow suit,
Yes.
which harkens back to another suit that's comic accurate getting shown after they already did 2 very comic accurate ones in the Netflix show. This is also after he's already been in, spoilers, the Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes.
On top of all of this, Feige came out and said Daredevil and Spidey are going to be their leads in the MCU for doing the street level stuff. What?
Oh, I was just looking for the cover art for something for another one, but disregard. I fuddled it. I foiled it.
Also, for anyone that hasn't seen it, there's a phone number out right now that you can call for She-Hulk.
1866 She-Hulk.
I have no idea. And you get to listen to a cool little thing. Right here, back up. The fourth wall break right here. Can you play this for the viewers?
Does that mean that?
So there's a little fourth wall break right there.
So clearly nailing it. I don't
Seems like a joke.
Yes.
I don't know if that's going to be too loud for the listeners.
Want to go back to life as a lawyer.
Seems like a little fun joke.
Respect that.
The director has said it's more than just a joke, and that it's directed at something or someone. And so something's going on with that fourth wall break.
Yeah. Why would she? Why would she look?
I don't.
That is interesting.
Um,
Oh, that's a cute little one.
But also, it makes sense to bring Charlie Cox's Daredevil in on this because the whole concept of the She-Hulk show, while Disney did say it's their first comedy in the MCU, or first comedy TV series in the MCU, she's being a lawyer for superheroes. Matt Murdock being a lawyer. This is the perfect thing to start bringing in.
This would be the perfect thing. So in the comics, I don't know how true it is or will be true, but he can tell like the medical conditions of one person. He can keep it in his mind and be like, that's the same person. Do you think that that's going to be a thing in this?
I mean, if he's able to listen to certain things about them, I'm sure. Smell certain things.
Yeah.
Is there a flash just then?
A small.
Okay, I'm not going insane.
No. But I'm excited for She-Hulk. She-Hulk just looks like it's going to be...
It was lightning.
First you see the light, then you get the thunder.
I'm gonna love this show. I hate that it's 6 episodes.
I hate that all of
I'm
them are
glad
6
they're
episodes.
breaking that with Born Again, but I feel like Born Again's a special case.
I feel like it is too. And I'm hoping we get some of the old classics in there. I'm hoping we get some Defenders in there.
Now, one more thing to touch on before we go on to the next videos.
Okay.
We talked about what's being shown and what's not being shown in the on that list. Iron Wars was removed from that list, but the people working on it did confirm it's still happening.
It's just
It
give
just
it a
wasn't
little
on
bit.
that list.
Okay.
Also, D23 is coming. When
So-
D23 happens is when they're going to name like 6 or 7 more Marvel projects.
Oh my god. Do you think Marvel might be getting too big?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Nope. Because the reality is they're breaking more into TV, and that's one of the big things. Because if you look at the release schedule, they're not really releasing that many movies. The other thing is we have Phase 6 has been announced with only 2 films.
We're getting long in this. That's right.
Yeah. So and this is Wrecking Crew.
And then of course Abomination.
People are complaining about it.
What, the Wrecking Crew?
Yeah. They just look like construction workers with alien tech.
Isn't that what they are?
Essentially, but they're in like bigger suits in the comics. And it's like everybody starts somewhere.
Well, and also if you get a guy that goes, okay, we just got beat up by this chick, let's put on a suit that will make things known. And also I want things to kind of, so in Miss Marvel we had these homies here with this tech who they were part of the CIA, but what?
No, that was Wrecking Crew.
No.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah,
the
those
ones
guys.
you pointed out before were Wrecking Crew.
I know.
These guys.
Yeah, these guys. They had the same tech. Who are they with? They say they're with CIA. They are not with
No,
CIA.
they named the group in Miss Marvel.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It was an anagram.
Okay.
It wasn't a word like SHIELD is,
Yeah.
but
okay.
it was 3 letters.
Okay. Fuck.
We'll have to rewatch.
Okay. But even still,
I was going to rewatch anyways.
I want to know what these guys are about.
I think they're going to flesh it out more because he's already shown up a couple times.
He has.
So.
He showed up as the one who is grilling Spidey. And
Yeah, and then
so,
he shows up in Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
And you
So-
said that he was also in Jessica before the universe change thing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming what's going to happen is that all that Netflix stuff is going to be part of the multiverse. It's a different.
I'm hoping things will become a lot more clear. I mean, shit. With the last of the Strange movie, it cleared up a whole bunch of things. Not very well, but it cleared up a few things.
What's not cleared up for you?
You fucked up time. Let's go.
That's setting up for the 3rd movie.
I know.
They got stuff for
I
the
get
next movie.
that, but it's just. I thought everything would have been fine by now. Why would someone go after them after it's been fixed? That's my circle.
What do you mean?
You created an anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
You're still wanting to be tried for this, even though things are fine. The TVA didn't come for him. Why did she?
So, if you remember when the TVA talks about it, the Avengers were supposed to fuck with
Supposed to do that. So in short, the Strange doing what he did didn't fuck with time or the multiverse.
But remember, what happened in Loki is why he was able to break the multiverse.
So it's broken. So in short, it is just a shattered
The
plate.
multiverse now exists because of the Loki show. If Loki hadn't happened, then what Strange did would never have caused the multiverse.
What? Then it makes me wonder what would have happened with America.
TVA probably would have come in.
Oh.
You're an anomaly. You're jumping between these universes before you're causing anomalies. So they would have gotten rid of her because she's causing anomalies.
So she's supposed to. Supposed to do that.
She's not supposed to.
Well, not supposed to, but now it's.
But now there's no one to stop her because the
unrestrained.
TVA.
That's why all this
Is
shit's
all-
happening.
yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Loki fucked everything up.
So it makes it makes a little bit of sense, but it's still very confusing as to why they didn't get him as soon as it was breaking.
Because it broke, and then he went and did. So Loki, spoilers for Loki. Kang gets killed.
Well, no, I'm not talking Loki. I'm talking Strange.
Hold on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers for Loki. Kang gets killed, and then the events. A Kang gets killed.
A King.
He who remains gets killed. And that's why he goes, be seeing you, because the other versions of him are going to exist now. He's no longer there to stop all of this.
Oh.
And he talks about, there's worse versions of me, and I'm the only reason. There's going to be lightning, thunder in 3, 2, 1. Damn! I saw it, and I thought for sure.
Huh.
Damn, that one must have been really far away. So he's like going to be seeing you. He talks about there's very worse versions of me out there, but because I'm here doing this, because the TVA
That's
is a thing.
why the one in
we
Quantiverse
stop
exists.
these. Every time there's a branch off,
Okay.
when it doesn't go along the timeline that works the best, the timeline he is deemed that he himself has determined the prime timeline, the accurate one. I don't remember what he calls it.
Just the Prime Directive. The Prime.
There's a name for it, but yeah, whenever it deviates from the prime thing. For instance, what's the lady Loki's name? What was her name? What did she go by? Socks, what was it? Socks is going to know. Sylvie says, she talks about it, she addresses it, she goes, my problem was being born a woman. That's when they decided to come and get me. Because I was a little girl, Loki. And that was a problem. That's when her timeline started. She's been on the run since she was a child.
Yeah.
Because she was wrong this way. The other Loki that we see, Kid Loki, well, he succeeded at killing Thor. And that's why he got clipped.
Yeah. And then you had the
Classic
other one.
Loki killed Thanos.
Yeah.
Or tricked Thanos. So it's whenever they deviate from what Kang had called his prime timeline, they get removed.
And that's why they have so many Infinity Stones.
Yeah. Sylvie killed Kang, and so he's no longer... He was literally the thing stopping these timelines from existing.
And then as soon as he perished, it just
The TVA couldn't handle
broke.
it. Became multiple TVAs. Became chaos everywhere. Became all these different universes, which allows Doctor Strange
extra shit.
It allows Far From Home or No Way Home to happen. It allows Doctor Strange 2 to happen.
And now Quantumania.
Now Quantumania allows the existence of another Kang because he's been taking out all the other Kangs before they're a problem because he himself says there's worse Kangs out there than me. He just doesn't call them Kang.
No, because he is the one true one at the time.
Yeah.
He knows of them, but does not. Interesting.
So I guess you just like missed that connection of
I
Loki
did.
being before everything else.
I did.
So now the TVA isn't able to come back and clip Strange and put him right and stop America from existing because I'm assuming the TVA would have just killed America the first time she multiverse jumped and caused
caused her parents to disappear.
The first time she caused a timeline, one of the timelines to go like that, they would have come in and clipped her so it came back to normal.
Right. I get you now. Okay. That certainly does make a lot more sense. Okay. I have a pea brain when it comes to multiverse theory, so I'm glad
All
that...
good.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of multiverse theory,
Okay.
from what I'm understanding, Quake is going to be showing up in a future project played by the same actress that played her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is in a blurry line of whether or not it's canon. It seemed like it was canon until they time traveled in like their last season or second to last season. Mm-hmm. And what it seems like is when they time traveled, they would have been up for deletion by the TVA. But because the TVA is not able to do it, they caused a branch off, and that's why it's no longer canon, and we're going to get this different version of Quake played by the same actress.
Well, of course. It's just like Carter getting one playing her in the Captain America timeline, one doing it where she becomes Captain Britain, and so on and so forth.
And then the one where she is Captain Britain in the Multiverse of Madness,
right?
So on and so forth.
So on and so forth. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. This next trailer, I want to break down a few things in this. If you could play it, you don't have to have the sound on.
Okay.
So obviously the great T'Challa mural.
Yes.
Speaking of Lost, there's Ironheart. Our first look at her.
Yes.
Her making her first suit, which will be nice. And then we're getting Namor, who I'm assuming is going to be a bit more of a bad guy in this, which is perfectly fine in the comics. He's very much back and forth. Yeah. That was him there.
I have the number 2 of Namor down in my short box. It's ratty as shit, but I was happy to have it.
It's got to be Shuri. I'm assuming it's Shuri.
It's probably Shuri. Wakanda Forever is going to be a good movie.
Yeah, and I got emotional watching the trailer.
Yeah.
There's, I think, a little bit more past this. Oh, no, wait. This was the one that didn't do it. This was the only trailer that didn't do it out of all the new trailers that were dropped.
Okay.
Atlantis will not be called Atlantis in this. It'll be called Talocan. Talocan.
Okay. That's fair.
It's an Aztec word.
Okay.
And generally the reason being is they don't want the comparisons to Aquaman, and they're already doing Atlantis over at DC with Aquaman and all.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool.
Okay.
There was a few other things to break down in this trailer, if I remember correctly. Get the wonderful T'Challa mural.
Yeah, the mural was amazing.
They need to fucking put that up somewhere. Like, I want Chadwick's face on the side of a building somewhere.
Yes, please. But whoever did the cinematography for just the trailer and edited it down did fantastic. They knew how to grasp even someone who wasn't a fan of the first Black Panther movie and how to make it known what this movie is, how...
Really quick, there's theories that go back.
Going back.
So, back it up a little bit more.
I'm trying.
See the wings on the feet?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
So either that's going to be Namor being born, and we're seeing a or previous thing, or that's his niece. Namor's niece is a superhero in the comics. She's part of the New Warriors.
Oh, okay. Okay, get hype.
As you're saying.
But yeah, this definitely would pull in, like, when I first saw the trailer for Avatar, I was like, this actually looks really good, because it just had the cinematography to
And then you watch the movie.
And then, I mean, I'll admit, the first time watching it was fine, but the 12 times thereafter, I got over it quick. I got fucking well over it quick. I figured out how overbloated it was. I realized that I was wasting my time with every single watching.
One actor that won't be in this, I can't think of his name right now. He's the actor from Get Out, and he's in Nope. The reason he's not in this is because he was filming Nope.
Fair enough. Hey. Good old Martin Freeman.
Yeah. So it's going to be the big battle between that word I can't remember already for it's replacing the term Atlantis and Wakanda. There's also supposed to be a Wakanda series in the works for Disney Plus. Now, there's also been talks of a series for the Guard. Her name begins with an O, and I can't think of it right now.
I can't either.
But we don't know if that's the Wakanda series or if those are two separate things yet. There might be some clarification on that when D23 happens.
Yeah, I'm probably. If you guys are going to see this, try and pull me along. Like, drag me behind the car. I'll figure out a way to get
Thank you. Okoye?
Okoye.
Okoye. That's her name. All right.
Boop. Let me pull this back up.
Done with the MCU stuff until D23.
Yeah.
So these are new. I don't remember the
Wishmallows.
company.
Oh, the company?
It was on the tweet.
I know.
Hold on.
I know that Squishmallows has
Talk about it. These are the two that debuted.
Yes. So now we got Pokemon ones, and I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of bummed out that we did not get a Snorlax one, but we got one of my favorites, Gengar and Pikachu.
These are the two that were debuted at the con. They're doing more.
Oh, of course. It's just strange that Snorlax was not part of the big one, though, considering Snorlax would be a great one for just an oversized one. But I digress. They look cute. They look fine. They look fanciful. Got no problem.
I can't find the fucking tweet.
I like Squishmallows as a concept. I hate how popular they've gotten. Like, I have people calling, asking, "Hey, do you have the ones that are backpack clips?" I'm like, I didn't get any
for an extra $30. I do.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't get any in as far as the ones that have the backpack clips.
Toyetic.
Would have never got it.
They're the ones that do the AEW toys.
Really?
Yeah, same guy.
Nice. There's that thing for Halo on the reverse.
You're reflecting in it, yeah.
Well, but do another toy. This looks good.
This is coming from McFarlane.
Yeah. The DC Multiverse Batman of Earth 22 Infected. So, Multiverse seems to be the thing right now for, I think, ever since like season 2 of Rick and Morty all the way up until...
That's what I got sidetracked on and didn't say about Marvel.
What's up?
Phase 6 is confirmed.
Yes.
With 2 movies.
Oh.
I started to mention it.
Yes.
They're both Avengers movies.
Uh-huh.
Avengers, Kang Dynasty.
Oh, yes.
And Avengers Secret Wars. Now, Secret Wars was a big multiverse type of thing in the comics. And so those are coming on the end. The Shang-Chi director has been confirmed to be doing the Kang Dynasty movie. Yeah, I fucking thought he did great with Shang-Chi, so I can't wait to see it. So that's the next thing in this entire saga since the beginning of Phase 4, all of Phase 5, and Phase 6 is the multiverse saga. And Bruce Campbell swears that Pizza Papa is not a one-off and that it's a very important character that delayed Strange for a few minutes. And that there's supposed to be more to that character, but it'll only happen if Raimi makes more movies because Disney doesn't put him in movies. Raimi puts him in movies. He did some weird interviews during Comic-Con.
Yeah, there was some weird interviews during Comic-Con, but I'm not mad at them.
So back to the multiverses thing. You got like you're saying, Rick and Morty, Disney, the multiverses game. They're doing a multiverse thing here. This becomes the Batman that laughs.
This one here with the spiked crown looking thing over his eyes?
Yeah. He'll become the one that laughs. This is him when he's infected and what leads to him becoming the Batman who laughs. This is from Earth 22, I think. Yeah, Earth 22.
Very vibrant comparative to all the dark and broody ones. But it looks very well detailed as far as McFarlane toys are always. Does this glow in the dark? I would love if this glowed in the dark. Let me see. Does it do that?
I mean, it's green enough. It might do it without them meaning to.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much is it?
It is $20.
Fuck, buy it and just put a little glow in the dark paint on it.
Yeah.
Like the translucent.
The phosphorants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the greens.
Hmm.
The way I saw this posted, someone had posted this on Twitter, and I wish I could credit the guy because I can't think of the tweet now. But he had posted it with a skeleton Joker hanging on him, and I thought it was a twofer. I got so excited, and it wasn't. Like, to the point that I had him searching for several minutes.
Yeah, and I was like, all I see is this one, my guy. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I didn't know what to look up to find it.
No, I couldn't find it either. I'm pretty sure it was just another figure.
A custom figure?
This one.
Just
Either
a
custom or a past figure.
Just to tick you off at someone one made. You'll never find it.
Maybe, yeah. I don't really go in for figures. I don't buy them.
Speaking of
like
figures,
them.
Oh, that looks nice.
So this is the new 1/6 scale Darth Vader Deluxe version coming from Hot Toys. This is the prototype photos. This is for the Obi-Wan Kenobi release. So this comes with 3 different lightsabers, one of which is blurred, so it looks like it's in motion.
Oh, like
yeah.
Okay.
2 different helmets. This helmet that's cracked open, and then a full helmet. The damaged chest piece and non-damaged chest piece, which you can't see in this image, is that the cape is also cut across the back.
Okay.
And then several different hands.
Yeah, of course.
And a few other. I think there might be a belt change and whatnot.
All right.
It's a very beautiful toy. It's up for pre-order right now.
Yeah.
If you can figure out where to pre-order it, because that was a hard thing to figure out.
Hot Toys.
Or sorry, it may not be for pre-order yet. It's definitely announced. So here's Sideshow's thing saying $240. I don't know that's not it.
That's not it?
No, where's the damaged mask?
Oh, you're right. Nope.
Okay. Okay, that's the name of it.
This one?
So this article's coming from Toy Arc.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. It looks so good in the red.
That does.
Okay, so maybe it's not for pre-order yet. Maybe I was wrong on that part.
Selected markets.
Well, that's saying for the Grand Inquisitor hologram.
Yeah, I don't.
Interesting. All right, I think it looks very good.
It does. It looks
Hot
great.
Toys always does great stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to figure out on where they would possibly. Oh.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, I don't trust that either. Why are you gonna show me all this?
I don't think it's out yet.
No, I don't think it's out yet either.
Hot Toys generally sells their toys through some of the bigger
I'm
toy
just gonna do
websites.
this real
Though
quick.
they don't run.
No, okay. I thought it would have something.
They don't run in stores. I think Hot Toys has a website, which this wasn't listed on. So.
Okay, so it's just prototype for right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all we got for today.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about DC skipping Comic-Con?
Neutral, but only because I'm not a big fan of it. But otherwise, kind of stunned. Really, I thought they had a booth at.
I understand, maybe for the comics, but
for the comics.
Not DC, Warner Brothers.
Big stuff.
Thank you, Zox. Oh, my phone just died. For me, I have a theory.
Okay.
I think they were going to do it. I think Shazam was going to be played. However, they're in a weird spot right now. They say they don't know what to do with Superman. They came out and said, we don't know what to do with Superman. We don't know how to make him relevant in today's time. You keep having Henry Cavill play him because everyone fucking loves Henry Cavill. And you just stop making these crap scripts. Stop proving these crap scripts. Sorry, Batman vs. Superman was crap.
It was.
Man of Steel was
I don't remember it.
One post I saw was have Superman fights the Klan. Make that into a movie.
Why not?
And I'm like, fucking let's go.
Yeah, I would actually watch that.
So they talked about that they don't know what to do with Superman. And so that's part one of why I think they skipped. Warner Brothers is in a weird place right now, not knowing what to do there. Part two, they are getting all this backlash because of Ezra Miller.
Okay.
He's out as the Flash, but they still have to release this Flash movie that they made with him.
Okay.
They don't want to promote that movie now. They
Right.
have to try to make some money off of it. They can't refilm the movie.
Nope.
It's done. That's the problem.
Okay. Do you want my slight rebuttal?
What?
They're working on games. They are working on 2 very strong games. The Harry Potter one, the open world Harry Potter one.
Which has a lot of backlash because of J.K. Rowling.
It does, but at the same time, it looked good to me.
The Hogwarts mystery, or not mystery, but whatever it's called.
But the second one
Legacies.
the one that you're excited for, Gotham Knights.
Okay, but the thing is
I think they're going to be trying to promote game over movie because
that's 2 games that does not make a company.
No, but I still believe that they're probably going to start leaning more toward it.
They have a Flash movie coming out. They have an Aquaman movie coming out. They have a Shazam movie coming out. And those are just those. That's not counting all the other properties Warner Brothers owns as a whole.
They've only done one Justice League movie, so
Which they're not going to do anymore. That universe is dead now. Between Ezra Miller, the Joss Whedon crap, and the fact that they came out and said they're not going to do any more Snyder stuff, especially after it turned out the Snyder Cut was done by bots.
was it really?
The hashtags,
Really?
it was mostly bots.
Wow. I feel like that's half truth and half false. The reason, I mean,
There were definitely people that wanted it. Someone bought a billboard.
yes,
Someone took the time to make those bots,
yes. So it's
but the numbers weren't as high.
it was human and then bot. Would you still say there was enough human to push that one? Or?
I think there was enough bots to make the people that didn't care think they cared.
the persuasive.
I know people that went and not saw that because it was released on HBO Max. I know people that watched that movie
Okay.
despite not having watched the other Justice League
Just to make a statement.
because
A
it
silent
was such a
statement.
big thing. Release the Snyder Cut. This also isn't the first time that Warner
So
Brothers
for-
has done this. We have the Richard Donner cut of Superman too.
So the publicity is basically the opening call. Okay.
The bots got people talking.
Yeah.
So I just think that they don't know what to do with DC right now. They keep getting stomped by Marvel.
They do.
But the thing is they're getting stomped by Marvel because they're going about it the wrong way. I have an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I'm going to tweet it too.
Oh.
Universal should have bought DC Comics, not Warner Brothers.
Universal might have done something a little bit better with them.
Now people are going to freak out and go, but then we don't get the Dark Knight. Don't get me wrong,
So-
fucking phenomenal movie. Love the first one.
Sure.
Love the second one.
Okay.
Third one's
But we can argue and say maybe it could have been better. Maybe it could have been worse.
you've got the question of do we ever? What year did they buy DC Comics?
Let's find out. What year did Warner?
Because I'm trying to decide whether or not this next part is me talking out my ass.
89.
Okay, so then the question becomes, do they go as hard as they did on the promotions for Batman 89? Michael Keaton's Batman. Does Batman Forever ever happen? Does Batman and Robin ever happen? Does Batman Returns ever happen? Granted, Returns would be the good one out of those. The other two are the
So
questionable ones.
it is actually one of those things of would it be better, would it be worse? What's the lesser of the two evils?
And if
Or
those movies do still
evil,
happen
you
over
know.
at DC,
Lesser of two goods?
does Universal cave to McDonald's and fire Tim Burton as director, causing his Superman movie to never happen?
Or
Then we also don't get the CW, because that's all because Warner Brothers went in on a joint deal for those channels
okay,
after the failure of WB. Which also, Smallville only happened because of the WB.
okay, or the line of he makes the movie, but they don't do the toy deal. They make it the grittiness, and they don't jump the shark over to McDonald's, and they basically say, well, this is a dark and gritty movie we can work with. Insert other movie released at this time for the toys over at Burger King or wherever the hell.
Yeah.
Like they don't consort to that.
But they did do deals, and deals were a big thing for Universal. And the only reason I say this is because Back to the Future got them in trouble because there was a new guy hired at Universal who was fucking making deals like crazy. Sponsored deals for every fucking movie, multiple sponsors for every fucking movie. He made a deal with California Raisins for Back to the Future. Granted, this is 4 or 5 years before they start working on this movie, give or take. He made a deal with California Raisins. Comes in and tells Zemeckis, and Gail, you need to have a big bowl of raisins, and the kid's eating out of it. And they're like, what the fuck? No. Movie's almost done. It's not going to work. And he goes, just put a big bowl of raisins at the Chapman Under the Sea dance. Who does that? There's not a big bowl of raisins at a dance at a high school. That's weird. And so what they end up doing is they put an ad on a bench that the hobo's sleeping on at the end when he goes, crazy drunk drivers. If California Raisin sees it and flips the fuck out and goes, we paid you thousands of dollars for that. We want our fucking money back. And they had to give their money back.
Good.
So Universal was making fucking stupid deals.
Well,
so it's still possible.
The individuals were making stupid deals.
This guy was in charge of making those deals for movies.
Oh, for all movies.
For Universal.
Okay. Then I would still throw the one.
But my thing is I look at Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, amazing movies. I look at several other successful things in Universal. Don't get me wrong, Jaws 3D happened. They're not all winners.
No, of course not. But
I wonder,
under the banner of Universal, what would be?
And would they deal with shit like keeping Amber Heard and Aquaman? Or would they have cut her scenes?
Or would this whole thing even come to light?
Would they release The Flash?
Hell, would we have had the trial?
All kinds of questions I wonder about. And so, unpopular opinion, because it may have ruined some absolutely phenomenal projects. The Arrowverse may never have happened. Smallville may never have happened. The Burt Mocker universe would never have happened. Or maybe they all would have happened and happened bigger if Universal had bought them instead. Not that Universal was ever on the market that I know of, but I wonder because WB keeps going through and being like, we're the home of DC, and then they quickly shut it down, and then they reboot it, and then shut it down, and then reboot it, and shut it down. It's a constant fucking thing.
And then look at Flash and go, we're just going to sap you for all you're worth. Because the Flashverse, or the Arrowverse, I'm sorry, is...
There's only one show left.
There's only one show left.
They've all been canceled.
But I'm just saying that it was huge. It was massive. People were telling me all about it, and I'm like, that's great. I have no want or need because...
But the other thing is through that, they connected it to everything else. They connected Titans. They connected Doom Patrol. They connected the DC cinematic universe, the big one. It's
Right.
all called the DCEU. They used the power of the Arrowverse to connect everything.
And they did it well, from what I understand. Yeah. But I never watched it.
They even connected Smallville to it.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I remember watching a couple episodes of Smallville.
It's not bad. Villain of the week. It's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's a teen drama.
Yeah.
I don't like Superman, and I enjoy it.
Yeah. I can see that, because it's not about Superman. It's about Clark
Kent.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the big thing.
Okay.
Lauren's always said, I want a Spider-Man show done like Smallville. I don't see it ever happening in the world of the MCU.
Not with the way everyone's already looking at him. No.
Yeah. I feel like what has to happen is we have to reach the end of the MCU, and then projects like that might be able to happen. Because they don't want to be DC with 18 different timelines going at once.
And that's probably when we're going to be hitting our 50s.
Yeah, I'd still watch it.
Yeah, I still watch it too, but I'm just saying that's going to be late in our years.
But we're going to wrap it up here.
All right. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy. Tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like and subscribe. I am losing my voice on this one.
Remember to like, subscribe.
Yeah, remember to like, subscribe where you can. Remember to check our socials down in the description. And remember, always, if you can, love one another. It's free to do.
Yep.
And it's easy. Ran into a real rough patch earlier today with just one person who just didn't want to get it.
That's why I got to bulldog them.
I'm close to doing it, you know?
All right, guys.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.